For example, I would say, good morning, my name is Gita Irina Lasmi. I am from Bekasi, Indonesia, and I am currently a student majoring in oil and gas logistic engineering. It is a pleasure to hear today. Hello everyone, welcome to my solo podcast for English class. So before we go any further, let me introduce myself first. My name is Gita Irina Lasmi. I'm from Bekasi, Indonesia, and my nationality is Indonesian. Right now, I'm studying oil and gas logistic engineering at Akamigas Energi and Mineral Polytechnic. Today, I want to talk about something very basic but very important, especially when learning English. That's it, self-introduction. Now, you might be thinking, why do we need to learn self-introduction again? Well, the truth is, we introduce ourselves differently depending on who we are talking to and where we are. So, in this podcast, I'll explain self-introduction in 3 different situations. First, informal introductions. 2, formal introduction, and the last, introduction for interviews. Alright, let's start with the most common one. Okay, so let's imagine this situation. You meet someone new on campus and they ask, "Hey girl, what's your name?" In this situation, you don't need to be nervous or panic. This is what we call an informal introduction. Informal introduction are used in daily life, such as meeting friends at college or people in casual situations. Cause the goal here isn't to impress but to make the conversation feel natural and comfortable. So for example, I might respond like this. Hi, my name is Gita. I'm from Bekasi, but now I live in Cepu for my studies. I'm studying oil and gas logistic engineering. Then maybe the other person asks, "Oh, interesting. What do you usually do in your free time?" And I can answer like, in my free time, I like listening to music and organize things. I also enjoy to learning new skills. See, conversation flows naturally. In informal introduction, we use simple words, relaxed tone, and less friendly expressions. It's okay to smile, laugh, or even make small mistakes. Because in informal situation, communication is more important than perfection. Now, let's change the situation. Imagine you are in a seminar, a presentation, or a formal meeting, and someone says, "Please introduce yourself." No, this is no longer informal. This is a formal introduction. In formal introduction, we need to sound polite, be clear, and the last, show the respect. So, instead of speaking casually, we speak more carefully. For example, I would say, good morning, my name is Gita Irina Lasmi. I am from Bekasi, Indonesia, and I am currently a student majoring in oil and gas logistic engineering. It is a pleasure to hear today. Sometimes people ask, should we talk about hobbies in formal introductions? Well, the answer is usually no. Once again, no. Formal introductions are usually short, straight to the point. The focus is who you are, where you come from, and the last, and what you do. That's it. So, compared to informal introduction, formal ones are more structured, more polite, and the less more professional. Alright, Now we move to the most serious one. That's it. Introduction for job interviews. Let's imagine you are sitting in front of interview. They look at you and they say, "Can you please introduce yourself?" This is a very, very, very important. Why? Here, you are not just introducing your name, you are introducing your professional identity. So, your answer should be confident, clear, and relevant. For example, I would say, "Good morning. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Gita Irdina Lasmi. I am a student of Oil and Gas Logistic Engineering with a strong interest in logistic and supply chain management. During my studies, I have learned about procurement, inventory management, and logistic operation. I am a disciplined and private responsible individual, and I am eager to grow and contribute in a professional working environment." Then maybe the interviewer asks, "Why do you think you are suitable for this position?" And I can continue like, "I believe my academic background and my ability to work in structure and disciplined environment make me suitable for this role. I am also highly motivated to learn and adapt." In interview introductions, we avoid casual language, we focus on skill and experience, and last, we show motivation. That's the 3 point. Everything we say should answer one question: why should we hear you? Once again, why should we hear you? So yeah, before I end this podcast, I just want to remind you that self-introduction isn't something small or simple. Sometimes we think, "Oh, it's just saying my name," but actually it's much more than that. The way we introduce ourselves shows first how we see ourselves, how confident we are, and how well we understand the situation we are in. In informal situation, we learn how to be open and friendly. In formal situation, we learn how to be polite and respectful. And in job interview, we learn how to sell our potential professionally. And honestly, this is a skill that we will keep using not only in college but also in the workplace and real life. The more we practice, the more naturally it becomes. So don't be afraid of making mistakes when introducing yourself in English. Mistakes are the part of the learning process. What's important is you try, you speak, and you keep improving. I hope after watching this video, you feel more confident introducing yourself, whether it's to a new friend, in a formal event, or in a job interview. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this podcast. I'll really appreciate your time and attention. This is Gita Irdina Lasmi, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.